family, welcome back to Grandmommy's Kitchen. Yay! And the beautiful Miss Kendra has returned to make these great videos. Welcome back, Kendra! Yes! Yes!
I missed you.
I miss you. So happy you're back. Yay! Together again. So glad you're joining us today. We are going to be working on a chopped Frito salad. Doesn't that sound yummy? So let's get started. All right, so chopped Frito salad. This is a good spring and summer type recipe. Good anytime, but you know, when it starts warming up, we think more about eating lighter things or more fresh vegetables. So this recipe incorporates a lot of that. It takes romaine lettuce, tomatoes, corn, carrots. You can add avocado or feta, and you use ground turkey in it. So I'm going to show you how to put this together. And I thought maybe you would like to see just a way to chop up romaine lettuce leaves, because sometimes you just don't like, how do I start chopping this? So what I like to do is just stack them on each other and split it in half down the middle. Now this recipe calls for 1 head of romaine. So I've chopped them in half, and then I'm going to take the halves and chop those in half. Now I just have these, and I'm just going to go down and chop them about, oh, I don't know, 1/2 inch, 1 inch. And then my romaine is ready, and it's in good small pieces, so that's easier to eat also when you have it chopped into smaller sizes. So I have the romaine in here. Now I already have, because you're using fresh veggies, you want to brown your meat first and then turn it off and let it cool while you're preparing the veggies, because you really don't want it to be hot when you add it into the salad. So this is 1 pound of chopped turkey. The recipe suggests that you add 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I added 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder too. Garlic is one of my favorite seasonings, but the recipe itself just calls for salt. Also, know this. Look, if you've got some ground beef at home you need to use up, it's okay to use that too. But because it's a little bit lighter for summer, they're suggesting turkey. So I'm going to add in this 1 pound of brown turkey. It calls for 3 chopped romaine tomatoes. And again, if you don't, not romaine, Roma tomatoes. If you don't have Romas, use what you have. 1 cucumber, peeled and sliced nice and thin. Ooh, isn't this looking yummy already? Nice and crunchy and summery. Then 1 cup of corn. If fresh corn is in, take 2 ears of corn and cut the kernels off. This was from a can of corn. 2 carrots, 2 medium carrots that you can peel and thinly slice them. I had shredded carrots, so I'm adding 1 cup of shredded carrots. Ooh, just look at that. Look at all these yummy, fresh colors of vegetables. This is going to taste so good. Now, the avocado and feta, which are extra toppings you can put on just before you serve it, if you like them. If you don't like feta or avocado, you don't have to add it. Now, for the dressing on this salad, very yummy. It's a lime vinaigrette. So it's got 2 tablespoons of lime juice. You can squeeze it fresh, or you can buy the small green limes in the produce department with the juice and get 2 tablespoons out of that. 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, and then some salt and pepper. So I've got this all stirred up. I'm going to pour it over all these good veggies and my ground turkey. This smells so good. Lime and garlic. Ooh, cumin. Yummy. This salad would also be a good side dish if you're having Mexican night, because it's got the lime juice and the cumin. And now I'm just going to use my salad tongs. You know, my family heritage is from the South, and this is one of the coolest little tools I ever found. It's called a Kentucky spring. So they just put these two pieces together, and then you bend it over, and it springs together, making a great little salad. Salad tongs or anything else you want to use it for. It's called a Kentucky spring. See, I even have to use my draw when I say that. But I have bought them for years. When we go down through the South, there's a really cool college in Berea, Kentucky, right off of 75. And at Berea College, there is no, everyone who works there or who attends school there works for their tuition. They run a hotel and a restaurant, and students run the hotel and the restaurant. They make the furniture for the hotel, they clean it, they do the cooking in the restaurant and serve in the restaurants and run the guest desk in the hotel. I think it's just the coolest thing. It's just the coolest idea. And that's in Berea. That's where I find these Kentucky Springs. There's a lot of quilting shops and craft stores and things right there near Berea College. So, isn't this looking wonderful? That lime vinaigrette is covering everything. Got the tomatoes, the cucumbers, carrots, and corn. Yum. It has a nice crisp summer look, doesn't it? And it tastes so good. Now, something I like to add, and a lot of times, you know, what you're cooking is based on what you have available. Like I said, if you don't have turkey, you can use ground beef. If your family doesn't like cucumbers, leave them out. You have a lot of choices here. I had just a bit of some shredded Ford cheese Mexican left, so I'm just going to sprinkle that on the top. Use that all up. And then the very last thing you want to do, 3 cups of Fritos. And you want to add these just as you're getting ready to eat. In fact, the way we like to eat it is we'll put the salad on our plate and then we'll each put our own Fritos on top. If you put them on too early, they're going to get soggy with your dressing and all your vegetables. So, just so you can see how yummy this is, we just sprinkle a few Fritos right on there. And oh, they smell so good too, don't they? So, we have a chopped Frito salad. Doesn't that look delicious? And you can see it makes quite a bit. This bowl is fairly heavy. It's really, there's a lot in here. I would say this would serve 4 to 6, depending on whether there are kids also eating with. So happy to have you back in Grandmommy's kitchen. And we'll be back every week, bringing you some yummy food and ideas that your family is gonna love. Please subscribe, please like, please share, and let people know that we're here. A lot of people got into their kitchens more when we were shut in at home. And if you're looking for good, tasty family food, this is the place. There's over 40 recipes on the YouTube channel so far, and we'll be adding more. So like and share so your friends can come on board and find some yummy food that their whole family will like. Remember, at Grandmommy's house, food is all about love, and everybody's welcome. I'll see you later.